Hello. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well today. So today is going to be the final stream for Too Many Types 2. This has been a long fucking journey, with a lot of interesting moments, a lot of frustration, a lot of laughs, a lot of this, that, the other thing. But today we've got 3 Pokemon to catch, maybe 4. It's gonna be a shorter stream. I know I said that I would likely, if this doesn't take too long, I'd move on to something else. I'm not gonna do that. I have other stuff going on today that I forgot about, or that I didn't know about prior. One of the two. I don't remember. But I have something going on today, so I can't go super long. So it's just going to be until I catch these 3 Pokemon. If I catch the 4th one before I catch all 3 of them, then I catch the 4th one. But apart from that, there's nothing else to this. So I'm going to keep the start short because I kind of need to get going. So without further ado, why'd you open on that monitor? There we go. All right. So with how it works, unfortunately, oops. The way this works, these guys are roaming, which means that every time you change routes, they will move. Oh, I already caught you. And unfortunately, there's no real way to guarantee you're gonna come across one of them. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly back over to here-ish, and fly back and forth between these 2 routes, 124 and 125, until I see a storm, because that is how the game shows that there is a wandering legendary there. And surfing is a good way to do this because you can get encounters just by going back and forth between or like just surfing. You don't need to, like, you know, go out of your way to what's it called? You don't need to, like, go out of your way to be in a patch where you can get an encounter, essentially, is what I was trying to say. But I probably should have healed. Although if I want to catch the last one, it might be a good idea to. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna kind of go back and forth between these routes, probably. Like 18, 19, and 23. Well, if I can do 23. I don't think I can, actually. So, like 20, 21, down like through 22, stuff like that. Is the game too quiet, or is it just I have my PC quieter than usual? Well, guess what? It's storming. Actually, before I encounter, here we go. Because my hope is that by saving there, the storm will stay when I reset. You know what? I am not going to damage this thing at all. Even though I probably should. At least not with Meloetta. Okay, at this point, let's do a quick clear smog. Yeah, not very effective. Awesome. Because I don't want to kill it. Actually, I said I didn't want to kill it. Okay, good. Come on. Does that mean there are two different legendaries here? Or two different... Yeah. Wow, it's taking a while to want to encounter this time. Holy. Okay, I'm going to reset it. Okay, just out of curiosity. Are there multiple here? Is that what the fact that it's going back and forth is showing? You're not here. What? Is it just storming here? That is weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm slightly confused. Because for all intents and purposes, there should be one there. I mean, I'm gonna heal and such, but... That's weird. Unless the Pokédex thing just isn't accurate. Sorry, I had an itch. So I couldn't have both hands on the controller. Alright, 122. How do I get up there? Because this is changing routes. Unfortunately. Which means by the time I leave, they're going to be gone. Yep. Like I said. That's how I get up there. I don't want to waste time with the Pokédex every time I try and swap. Whoa. Okay, where are you? Okay, you're down there. Makes sense. You're also down there. Oh, I'm so mad. Enamorous is in this route. But why does it not default to the last thing? But now that I've changed routes, they've moved to up there. And now when I go back, oh, they stayed. I'm looking for the wandering legendaries. Okay, did that? They moved. Okay. I hate wandering legendaries. Especially when they move every time you change routes. It just throws the whole thing. It's so frustrating. Because it's like when they move every time you change routes, you can't guarantee you'll find them where you're trying to go. Especially when they can move across the entire map in one go, so you can't, like... You can't actually, like, guarantee to ever be in the same route as them. It sucks. It's one of my biggest gripes about just Pokemon in general. Okay. Here we go. Hello, Enamorous. You are Holy Fairy Girl Boss. Alright. I want to say that I can use Song type or Brat on you, but I can't guarantee it. So I don't want to... I don't want to risk killing you. Because at this level gap... I will take that. I'll do one. Okay, I will heal. I do wish I had max revives. Hyper Potion should be fine. Okay, this is a battle of attrition now. I've got full restores. There we go. We got her. Whew. Alright, that is 2. I will go to Pacific Log. Okay, quickly save. All right. Fucking damn it. Now, I don't know if I can surf into these, or if they're locked behind grass, but if it's not storming, it doesn't matter, because they're not going to be on this route. Because I really want to see if there's any, like, dialogue after completing all of the side quests. That's the big reason why I'm hunting for these ones specifically. You're currently over there. You are currently over there. Which means... I have a ways to go. Godzilla, hello, welcome in. Can beat up Groudon? Don't doubt it. That matchup makes sense to me. Whereabouts are you now? right there. And right there. Lovely. Okay. Ooh, very nice. What'd you get? Gujar. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good one. It reminds me that there was a thing that was like, you know, if you take, should I name it? I don't know. I've never been good with names. Gooey. Gooey. But yeah, no, in the correct route. Awesome. Now I just need to find grass here. Here we go. I knew I would get there eventually. You're a flying type. Alright, here we go. Alright, well, this is actually not great for me because this matchup is horrible. So I'm going to revive you. I know that you have a move that can... damage it without killing it. Even though you're gonna die in one hit. Oh, I got it. That's Tornadus. That leaves just one. So you can encounter them through surfing, which is good to know. The last one is Landorus, which, not a great matchup for Ceruledge once again, but should be good with, like, Greninja. What was I saying before coming across Tornadus there? Okay, so... Ah, didn't matter. Who the fuck? Hunter's house. Diving treasure hunter. Huh, okay. Does Landorus ever come into the water? Yeah. That's Moss Deep City. They don't show up in the city, so let's go more north. Maybe. Yeah, okay, 125. I don't know where I'm going. It'd be easier if I do it back down here. Let's go this way. Let's go to the left of Pacific Log. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. This is not a great place. You have a full team. Doesn't matter. I'll be honest, I don't know where I'm going. Okay, I have to come down this way. And we're in Slateport. Okay. I'm gonna fly... Guess I'll go back to Lily Cove? I honestly don't know where to go for this. I don't know where's best. Well, let's see. Where are you now? You're over there. Okay, which means there's a chance you come towards Lily Cove this way. Should probably save, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Nope, you went around. Okay. If I go to Pacific Log... This is a gamble. If I go here and go east... I hate wandering legendaries so damn much. I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. Fucking damn it. Every damn time it jump scares me because the damn music just cuts. All right. Okay. Gotta get 20 hits in. There's one. There's two. Here's three. Okay, I'll do one more before healing. Here's four. That's gonna kill. Nope, but that was a crit. The poison killed though. Let's see how Venusaur takes it. Hold on. I need to double check. Okay, so 4. I hit 4 times with Meloetta, once with Venusaur. So that's 5. Hold on. I'm actually gonna keep a tally. Ah, fucking damn it. Oh, oh, that's the first time that's ever happened. My controller disconnected for a moment. It's the first time that my program has allowed me to use the controller after it's been disconnected. Also, they're going through the whole Undertale monologue. I'm sure I don't need to read out everything for that. Venusaur is actually, like, amazing for this. Okay, that's 10, that's halfway. Honestly, Venusaur has been the absolute GOAT this game. Venusaur has helped, like, tank through so many things. Does that kill? No. Actually, I have a way of doing this. Beg. Full restore. Okay. Won't stop till I'm caught. Nice. It's a nice change. Ah, my defense keeps falling. That is not good for me. Keep betting over and over until someday you gotta learn when to quit. 4 more turns. Well, probably 5 more because I'm gonna heal at least once more. I'm actually gonna heal here. Because then I need to catch this bitch. All this fighting is really tiring me out. Almost there. If you keep pushing me, then I'll be forced to use my special attack. That should be the last turn. Yeah, my special attack. Ever heard of it? Well, get ready, because after this, I'm gonna use it. I will heal just in case. Alright. Used up every Shadow Bone. It's almost out of Gaster Blasters. Okay. I don't want to use Leech Seed or Poison Skin because I don't want to have damage over time. Because I don't want to kill him. Because this is probably the hardest mon to encounter in the game. Well, actually, no. That's probably a lie. There's no way to tell where to look for him. Survive this and I'll show you my special attack. Damn, it used Judgment. Judgment. That's actually kind of cool. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna take a nap. Alright. Just because I want to try. Okay. I'm gonna try and catch him in a Beast Ball. I know it's gonna not really work, but... There we go. We caught Sans in the timer ball because we ran out of Beast Balls. Oh well. Skeleton from another world with a large sense of humor likes to tell bad jokes to his brother who he loves very much. Alright, I think it is time to say goodbye to, wow, I actually don't know. Because Venusaur I think we need to keep. Venusaur has been way too helpful throughout this game. Cerule Edge is really useful with Clear Smog mixed with, you know, it being an early move and stuff like that. I want to keep Bink Bonk because, Bink Bonk. Mostly just from the standpoint of, it's a nicknamed mon. Meloetta is my favorite Pokemon of all time. Greninja was my starter, who has been largely useless. And Aurora has been incredibly helpful in the post-game. So I unironically think, might have to get rid of Bink Bonk here, unfortunately. And we have officially caught Sans. I'm going to quickly heal my team before anything happens. And save as well. Should have probably saved first, but... And there we go. Oh, hello. And finally, Landorus. After that Sans fight, this is gonna be so dumb. Sandstorm. Because I'm literally just gonna spam balls. because I didn't level him up, but actually, I didn't. Unironically, a really good catching mon. Unironically, really good catching mon. Holy shit. Why did I not think about that before? Alright, that is literally everything. Let's go back up to Moss Deep. We even caught Sans. I'm gonna heal, and then I'm gonna talk to Looker, see if there's anything else. And then, if there's not, that's it. Alright, Looker. There's nothing. I've done all of these. There's actually nothing for completing all the side quests. That's actually sad. Hold on. I'm gonna look at the Discord and see if they have anything. Well, I mean, there is one more thing, I guess, but that would require, like, Pokedex stuff. Um... Is it here? No, that's the motel. Trying to find a very specific house, and I don't know which one it is. Is it here? Hello, Caden. Welcome in. Yeah, they really do. So yeah, I'm not sure. Here's museum. I don't know what this is. There's not a single painting in which series. Different from the classics. Wish to fill it with modern, vibrant artwork. Similarity, springing forth in a glorious life. Oh, I should probably, just for the sake of it. It varies with the kind of plate held, yeah. Bring them to the ground. Not necessary. Yeah, I'm gonna drop dunk. Okay, I have no clue what this is. Pokemon. Okay. That's not the building I was looking for, but... Because it's not those two. It's not this one. It's not that. I guess it might be the motel. Ah, here we go. It is the motel. Here are all the devs. So I never leave home without my Game Boy Advance. Alright. Let's go one at a time. Yes. Oh, we're battling the devs. Okay. That was not on my list of expectations. Primarina. Water silly song. Let's go with attitude. Thunderous. Okay. My guess 100% is that all of these devs, they got a team of their favorite Pokemon. I am just gonna... Super effective, fucking damn it. Shiny Genesect. Raised its attack. Ancient Future Bug. Maybe Ice? Nope. I was wrong. Fire, probably, then? Doesn't matter. All right. Ice type. It's so funny to me. Essentially, if you have Sands, you get 20 free turns, as well as the first Pokemon you're facing against gets dropped down to 1 HP. Just guaranteed. Okay, so that's one. I'm gonna quickly fucking heal. I'm gonna go through all of these. You know for a fact I'm going through all of these. This will be the last thing I do today, but this is the final gauntlet for me. This is my Elite Four. Except, I can heal between them. And you know who I'm ending on. I'm Elena, though you probably know me as Choose an easier name. Kobazko. That's how I'm gonna say it. One of the lead developers on the Too Many Productions team. Let's see, how far along are you in the game? Whoa, you're the champion? That's incredible. Thanks a lot for not only playing through Too Many Types 2, but continuing to play more afterwards. Do you understand the type chart very well yet? Don't worry if not, because neither do I. So, want a battle? Heck yeah, behold the power of Too Many Types. Moo Moo. Mario food. Alright. Let's go with Psychic. Goomba Stomp. Super effective. It has leftovers. Okay. Relic Song. Let's hope Song is good. It is. Not good enough, though. Three cores. Okay. I got one shot. I don't want to use Sans right off the bat, especially if it is a Mon that already is lower health, because it feels like a waste. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. That's super effective? Fuck. Alright, I think it's... Never mind, it's not. Ah, Ninja super effective against Ninja, fuck. that is dangerous. Yeah, okay. Gonna skip forward just a bit. Accidentally clicked the rewind button. Sand slash. So, that was a sync. Hi, Milluetta. Fucking Judgment. No, guess not. How about Shadowbone? Nope. Gaster Blaster? That seems like the best option. And Phalanx. You managed to break through. Was it due to your understanding of the new types, or were you just going off of vibes? Either way, congrats. I was entirely going off of vibes for that. I do not understand the type matchup whatsoever. Thanks for the battle, Ozu. Too Many Types 2 is an insane project to work on, so you should talk to me again if you want more info. Oh, actually talking to them does yield different results. I think for the others, Too Many Types is where everything began. What started as a fun little project for us to work on in the meantime turned into the catalyst that propelled us even further than we could have ever imagined. It was a side project we had a ton of fun with, and I'm really glad everyone loves it as much as they do. We had no expectations for it to blow up in the way that it did, and it really gave us the confidence and support we needed to push through to make Super Mario Mon what it eventually become. As for Too Many Types 2, it honestly is the natural progression of things. Too Many Types, both a bit of the original story and some regional changes. I really hope you enjoyed the fruits of our labor this time around as well. Oh, also, we didn't call it Too Many Types for good reason. If you think about it, if said verbally to a friend, I'm playing Too Many Types. How would they know if you're playing the first one or the second one? Or the sequel? That's right, you're here for information, right? Super Mario Mon was pretty much what I was originally hired for. From what I remember, it was the first project I was told about and assigned to, and I was so new back then. I'm fully self-taught programmer and game designer, but this has definitely become my passion. Before being brought on for Mario Mon, modding and making games was my hobby, and it still is. But I remember making the choice to do my best to learn more advanced topics in programming once I got brought on, so I could make everything work. Mario Mon went through a heck of a lot in development, but I couldn't be more proud of what we ended up with. If you liked Mario Mon, look forward to the Luigi Mon expansion. That's right, you're here for information, right? Too Many Productions. Too Many Productions is what our group has come to call ourselves. We're really just a bunch of game developers hired by Alfred, but ever since we released Super Mario Mon, we felt like we needed a name, so I can't speak for everyone, but I'm really grateful for the opportunities we've been given, and I'll keep doing my best to deliver nothing but our best. As I introduced myself earlier, my name is Elena. Maybe that's different from what you remember from Super Mario Mon. I wouldn't worry about it too much, that's just who I am. I said this briefly in the Mario Mon section, but game design really is my passion. I've worked on different projects for so many different games, some small, some large. I honestly see myself as a bit of a novice programmer, but I've become pretty specialized in working with the third generation of Pokemon. Thanks a bunch for playing Too Many Types 2, by the way. Things this time definitely were a bit of a smaller scale project compared to Super Mario Mon, but that was definitely the point. Look forward to our future works, and remember, trans rights are human rights. Hell yeah. Honestly, I would love to be involved in something like this. Like, I'm not well-versed in programming. I've never taken programming classes or anything like this. But you know, something like this seems like it'd be a lot of fun to be a part of, you know? See if I talk to you. No, okay. So, I'm Lux, the lead level and story designer for Too Many Types 2. I worked on changing Hoenn to fit Jacob's vision for the game, as well as put my own personal spin on things. You're working on a Pokedex? Tough trying to complete it, but don't give up. Some say there are too many Pokemon. If you do complete it, please come show me. Alright, so that is just, you know, showing the Pokedex once it's completed, which I'm not gonna do. I completed the original Pokedex in ZA. That was the first Pokedex I ever completed. That was a bear and a half to get through. I can't imagine doing this with like twice as many Pokemon. Alright, here we go. Hi, my name is Jacob Alfarad. I hope you enjoyed Too Many Types 2 up to this point. It was meant to be a lot smaller than the project like Super Mario Mon, but in some ways it's even bigger. Battle? Bigger than Mario Mon? Yes, even though Super Mario Mon had a lot of new ideas brought to Pokemon, it was still all based off of something that already existed. That game was a massive project, but we luckily had a lot of paths to follow from the several established games under the Super Mario umbrella. However, with TMT2, we created new characters, new megas, and innovated on a story that's very dear to all of our hearts. It felt like we got to create a lot more out of thin air this time around. Why was there a time skip? I always thought Black 2 and White 2 were really cool games since you got to explore the original world of Unova with a little more depth. Time passing allows every character to not only have more motive, but more opportunities to have more experienced more than that can be converted into motive that either reinforces or contradicts your previous image of them. All in all, I just thought it was cool and wanted to mix things up so we didn't just create Hoenn, but again. What are you doing now? I actually took a break from editing my video to write these prompts, so thank you for asking. It's very exciting to release something like this out into the world, but after the success of Super Mario Mon, it's a bit more terrifying given that now we have expectations. I have full faith in our incredible team, but wow, I'm nervous to release this video. I know we have a team of editors, but whenever it's something big like this, I always like to do the editing entirely on my own, so I hope you enjoyed it. I have to watch the video still. I wanted to wait until I was done before I watched it, so I will probably actually watch that later today. Which reminds me, I need to finish my ZA edit. I might just throw together something small for that, rather than doing like the full game, just like, you know, a little compilation of fun moments and whatnot, as opposed to actually going through the story. But I'd like to get this one out there pretty soon. Because this is definitely... I don't want to say this is something I want my name attached to. I'm not saying I don't want my name attached to it, but that's kind of disingenuous. I use that term so fucking often. That it means something that I'm not really meaning when I say it. I would love to be a part of the start of this, if that makes sense. I would love to be included for playing it early, being an early adopter, stuff like that. So I'd love to get this video out there, because I played Too Many Types 1 way too late. And by way too late, I mean it had already been probably like 6 to 8 months after it came out. This one, it's been a month since it came out, so it's already been a while. But you know, I would love to like get this out there, so I might focus on editing this and just do like a little clips thing from ZA. Future projects. After Too Many Types 2 releases, we have a few smaller projects we might tackle, but eventually we want to create a Luigimon version of Super Mario Mon that's essentially just a difficulty hack that introduces 100 new captures. We've already planned out the dex for it, and wow, I definitely understand now why the Johto dex looks the way it does. Beyond that, expect a lot of other fun projects for years to come. It's not Too Many Types. So I knew this would be brought up, and boy was I right. Personally, I'm a bit of an organizational freak, and the thought of Too Many Types being alphabetically higher than Too Many Types would drive me crazy beyond belief. A lot of people are focusing on this as if it was a mistake we made, but it was a very conscious decision, and I hope you can understand. Sorry, I was too busy editing the entire video all on my own that I didn't have time to prepare a team. Oh well, ask me again in a future patch. Damn it! Okay, I'm gonna need to watch out for patches later on, and see if they ever update this to include that battle. Thanks again for playing. Be sure to support the entire Too Many Productions team and all of our future projects by subscribing to the channel and telling your friends about these games if you enjoy it. Hello everyone, I enjoyed this. Go and play it. But yeah, that's all I have for this. Um, I did thoroughly enjoy this. This has definitely been a really fun time. I do really enjoy, um, I really enjoy, this idea of too many types. Um, a shit ton of Pokemon types with a bunch of new matchups. It really makes it a lot more dynamic of a game to me. Um, the story in this one was phenomenal, and you could definitely see, um, like there was definitely some semblance of, I use this term because it's the one that gets the point across the best. I don't like that I'm using it, but anyway. There was definitely some inspiration from wokeness, I'll say. And I don't mean that in like a derogatory or a negative way. I mean that in an entirely positive way. It's the reason why I liked X and Y so much. It's the reason why I liked Kalos so much. And I said this when I was playing ZA on why Sycamore was my favorite professor. This whole idea of, in that game specifically, it was this whole idea of there are people out there who live lives differently than you and think differently than you. Don't be so quick to judge them. Get to know them and understand their way of thinking, even if you don't agree with it. And in this game, the villain team was legitimately Team Purity. This idea of Arceus there are only 17 plates. Arceus knew there was never supposed to be more than 18 types. Or no, it was 17 they said, because 18 was Kalos. It's like, there's never meant to be more than 17 types, and it's like, that whole idea of, you know, there's definitely a, there's definitely something there. But I did thoroughly enjoy that. It felt good, to play. It was really fucking difficult at times and really fucking frustrating. But honestly, that's just because of how I am as a gamer. I very much so have an issue with getting frustrated too easily. It's why I don't like PvP games. Because my frustration leads me to making more mistakes, which just compounds on the frustration, and it, you know, stuff like that. That's just a me thing, though. I enjoy a challenge. I do. It's just when I get frustrated, I need to take a break. And you kind of saw that with my Elite Four experience. But yeah, I loved it. I really, really did. But I've got nothing else for today. Next week, I'm gonna be doing something else. Speaking of challenges, I'm not gonna give too many details, but I have come up with a challenge run for Kirby Air Riders that I'm going to do. It's definitely going to be interesting. I have no clue how it's gonna go, but I hope you come by and enjoy that. I'll probably take all of next week to do it. If I beat it either Monday or Wednesday, on Friday I'll just play the game for the sake of playing the game. But yeah, look forward to that. It's going to be different than a lot of my usual stuff, because a lot of my usual stuff is, oh hey, I'm playing through a game, and it's just me playing through the game. I mean, I guess this is similar to when I did the Star Allies and Forgotten Land without an ability. Like, ability-less playthroughs. So, I guess it's not too different than those. So, I've done stuff like it before, but, yeah. I may also go through and add another aspect to it to make it even more difficult. On top of the fact I'm playing it on a harder difficulty than I played the story mode originally. You'll see when I get there. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Yeah. come by, enjoy that. I have stuff I need to do today. I am probably this weekend going to, like I said, just kind of do like a quick clip mashup of ZA rather than my normal, oh, hey, here's my experience with the story. I'm probably just going to do, here are some good moments. That way I just keep the edit short, simple. I don't have to think too much about how to cut in the story and stuff like that. So if you go through and you watch those VODs or you watched those streams live, please let me know in the Discord some of your favorite parts that you would like to see it in a video. Just so that way I don't, you know, I don't miss anything good, because there were a lot of streams of that. Speaking of which, I still need to go through. I need to finish the Pokedex of the DLC, as well as, you know, fully wrap up a bunch of that stuff. But yeah, that'll be for some time in the future. Actually, I'm going to quickly... You can't see it, I'm just saving the game. Wow, almost 24 hours of gameplay time. Though a lot of that was sped up, so it wasn't nearly 24 hours of actual streaming. But... Alright. So yeah, with that, I'll see you all next week. Thank you everybody so much for coming by. Hope you'll have a wonderful time zone. Make sure to take care of yourself, drink some water, get some rest, all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Blah.